Hey, shalom everybody, this is student of YHWH. Just bringing y'all a real quick video. I'm actually at work right now, but it just rained out here in Syracuse, New York. And as you can see a rainbow. Hopefully I can see that. You can see a rainbow out there in the clouds. So you can see that rainbow right there. And a lot of people relate the rainbow to gay pride, to homosexuality, and that's all false. That's all wicked. That's not of Elohim. That is not of the Most High Power. What the rainbow actually represents is in the Bible. It talks about what the rainbow represents. Some people know that the rainbow is in the Bible, and a lot of people don't even know that the rainbow is actually in the Bible. So when we go to Genesis chapter 9, it talks about the rainbow and it speaks about the rainbow. So I just wanted to read a couple of quick verses in Genesis chapter 9 to see what the rainbow represents. So let's go to Genesis chapter 9 and let's go to verse 8. And like I said, all my videos I read from the ISR version. Again, the ISR version. It's called the Scriptures. It's called the Scriptures translation. So let's go to Genesis chapter 9 and let's go to verse 8. It says, "And Elohim spoke to Noah and to his sons with him, saying, And I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you." So you see that? The Most High Elohim, he said, I'm going to establish my covenant with you, right? And to the seed after you. All right, let's keep reading verse 10. "And with every living being, with every living being that is with you, of the birds, of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, of all that go out of the ark, every beast of the earth." So you see that? So he also established his covenant with every living being. The birds, the cattle, all the animal that was with Noah. He established a covenant with them as well. Verse 11. "And I shall establish my covenant with you, and never again is all flesh cut off by the waters of the flood. And never again is there a flood to destroy the earth." So you see that? So that's that covenant, right? That's that agreement, right? The promise that the Most High Elohim made to Noah, that he'll no more cut off flesh by floods, by water, right? Let's read that verse again. "And I shall establish my covenant with you, and never again is all flesh cut off by the waters of the flood. And never again is there a flood to destroy the earth." So you see that? So the earth will never again be destroyed with water. When Christ come back, our Messiah, he's going to destroy the earth with fire and with brimstone. So never again will the earth be destroyed with water. Let's keep reading. Verse 12. "And Elohim said, This is the sign of the covenant which I make between me and you, and every living being that is with you for all generations to come." So you see that? So here's the sign. The sign of what? Of the covenant that the Most High made with Noah. Verse 13. "And I shall set my rainbow in the cloud, and it shall be for the sign of the covenant between me and the earth." So you see that? So that's the sign. That's the sign that the Most High made for his covenant. That's the sign of the covenant he made with Noah. He's going to set his rainbow in the sky, which now the clouds is covering that rainbow, so it can't see it now. So you see that? Verse 13. "I shall set my rainbow in the cloud, and it shall be for the sign of the covenant between me and the earth." Let's keep reading. Verse 14. "And it shall be when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the rainbow shall be seen in the cloud." That's what we just saw. We saw that rainbow being seen in the cloud, right? Let's go to verse 15. "And I shall remember my covenant which is between me and you, and every living being of all flesh. And never again let the waters become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the rainbow shall be in a cloud, and I shall see it, to remember the everlasting covenant between Elohim and every living being of all flesh that is on the earth. So you see that? So that's what the rainbow represents. It represents the covenant that the Most High Elohim, the Most High Power, the Most High Almighty, that's the covenant he made with Noah, to never ever destroy the earth with water, with waters of flood again. He's not going to destroy the earth with water again. But instead, he's going to have what? A rainbow in the clouds. That's the sign of the covenant. So we can remember that covenant that the Most High Elohim made with Noah. So with that, I just want to say shalom. Stay prayed up. If you fall, get back up, man. Be tough, all right? The Most High wants you to be a soldier, right? Not just a physical soldier, but a spiritual soldier. If you fall, get back up. Pray to the Most High. Ask the Most High for forgiveness. Ask the Most High for mercy, right? And change your ways and try your best to do right. So with that, just want to say shalom. Peace.